think I can fix this. It's not gonna frickin' happen! All right, we're back. Where was I? What was I doing? Well, that's neither here nor there. I will definitely say that the weather has had me down. I really did not want to do anything out here in this cold weather. I mean, it's been like 5 degrees, 10 degrees sometimes. The snow here and there, not a big deal, but I don't know. The cold just this year really had me not wanting to do anything. So, regardless, we are back. We're going to get back to regular uploads. As you can see, or as you are about to find out, this video started like 6 months ago. I was wearing a t-shirt when I started working on that starter, and now we are deep in the winter, closer to spring actually than anything. So we're going to get the starter for this truck back in. Any of you who are new right now, this is what I referred to as the medium-duty muscle truck. It's a 1985 Ford F8000, powered by a 3208T Caterpillar. And I'm excited, so I really want to get this thing going again and drive it. So let's go back inside and we'll look at the starter and talk about what I did wrong before there. And then we do have this project, which I did work on since you guys last saw it. In fact, there's quite a bit of work done to it. Kind of little things that I'm going to have to go over and show you in another video, but more or less, I mean, we have a drivetrain. We have a clutch and a belt. We don't have a clutch pedal yet, and we got our steering box mounted. A lot of little things here that I'm not even going to go into just yet. It's going to be coming together, so we will be getting back on this soon. But we want to get the truck going right now. That's my focus. Alright guys, so now we're going to go back to, I think, about November. Let me just talk about the starter issue real quick. So the starter in this truck actually started giving me problems in about July. The last time the truck ran and drove, you guys saw it on the channel. It was when I went and picked up that Craftsman GT5000, the thing we're now, we got in the garage there that we're working on. And the solenoid was clicking, it was giving me issues, it wouldn't start. And even that day it did. And then when I finally parked it, that was the last time it ever started. It would not work again. But for whatever reason, I waited until probably about November, I think it looks like, that I started working on it. And I didn't film any of the diagnosis, but I determined that the solenoid was bad. I was getting power everywhere I needed to be getting power. I had grounds where I needed grounds. And pretty much had to determine, what to do. I basically figured, well, I'm going to have to pull the starter. So that's where we are going to go right now, to about 4 months ago or so when we started trying to figure this thing out. And by the way, did I say it's good to be back? I love making these videos. I'm enjoying editing this thing right now. So hopefully you guys are still there and you're going to join me, and we're going to, keep this thing going. So let's get into it. Sketchy part. I am pretty certain everything is disconnected. I really am a little nervous about this. Ain't nothing to it but to use it. Oh my god, this thing's probably heavy as F. Oh boy! Oh, she's coming out already. Oh, how heavy is it? Oh yeah, it's heavy. How heavy is it? Holy shit. Oh wow. Yeah, she's heavy. I do not want this thing hitting my face. Can I actually freaking manhandle this thing, or is it going to be ridiculous? Where can I grab onto it? Holy crap. I am not that strong, to be honest. I can just tell by pivoting how heavy it is. Holy shit. You guys are all laughing at me. But I know this son of a bitch is heavy. It's just that it's really awkward where I'm sitting here. I don't want to frickin' hurt my back or anything. Wow. I know once I get it out, I'll understand better, but right now I'm nervous about actually pulling it out. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I am scared. Holy frick! Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. Holy! Oh my lord! Ay, ay, ay. It better be bad. Oh my god. Yeah. Putting that in is gonna really suck. That is insanely heavy. That's definitely 80 pounds. Alright, just for size comparison. That's an alternator off of a Mustang. Is that Orange County Speedway? No, that's some motorcycles. Right? It's like a crew of Harleys or something. Yeah, because Orange County Speedway is that way. That's usually where I hear it. That is a bunch of freaking bikes. Now I hear the note of the exhaust. I didn't hear it initially. Well, the cops are with them too. Interesting. Alright, well, to give you a size comparison, that is not a tiny alternator. That's an alternator off of a Mustang, like a 75 amp. Look how ridiculous that thing is. In fact, that is actually a tiny alternator off of a Kubota diesel engine. So that'll just give you an idea how insane that starter is to start a 10.4 liter V8 Caterpillar. I think it's about the same starter that comes on most of those big diesel engines. I mean, I don't know, they probably get heavier than that and bigger than that, but the sound of it, the very distinct sound that it has, it sounds like most big, you know, basically big rig starters that I've heard. So I don't know if it's pretty much the same. It does have a number or a model on it. I'm going to turn it over and we'll take a look at that. Alright, well, I want to just see if our actual starter motor is good. Should spin over if it's good. We just need, this is a ground lug, and we just need to run basically, we'll ground this and we'll run a positive straight to here or here. This connects to here. And that's the starter motor. Of course, the solenoid gets power, sends power over, also jumps the thing out. So I think just, I'm hoping just this solenoid is bad, because that I can get for like 40 bucks. Whereas an entire starter is like 300 bucks. So certainly not wanting to do that. Not good. Oh no, that... Alright, that is not great. You hear how slow that's trying to turn? Ooh, that's rough. Wow, that sounds really bad. Alright, right now, I think it's worth noting that before removing the starter in the truck, I did diagnose the solenoid on the side of the starter as the main issue. The fact is, the problem I was having was intermittently, sometimes it would just click. You'd hear the solenoid click and it would not turn over. Then sometimes it would start. All of a sudden, it literally just stopped doing anything. I had nothing on the key. I did a few checks and I determined, yes, the solenoid is bad. And I never had any issues with the actual starter motor. That always sounded fine turning the engine over. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on to dealing with this solenoid, pull it apart, see what it looks like, and if we decide to go any further with the starter motor, that'll be another story, I think. But probably going to just throw it back in if it ends up being fixed with the solenoid. Come on. There we go. That's the best we can do. The best we can bloody do. What the heck was that? The socket. There we go. I have a feeling, based on how this thing turns over, it's pretty probably shot. It's going to end up going to the rebuilder. But I do want to get the solenoid off just to see what I can see if there's anything obvious. You know, maybe pull it open, depending on what I can do here. I don't know. So there's that guy. Little connector. Looks like 8mm, 4 of them, and those are pretty rusty, but I have a feeling they're going to thread right out of there. Man, this thing is a beast. This is like cast iron. There she goes. Beautiful. Got it. Actually done properly, you know. So look how easy that is. That guy comes off there. Oh wow, that reeks. Oh yeah, so that's actually part of that. So I bet that doesn't even. It's probably not supposed to be with the new one. Okay, so that operates smoothly. Yeah. Nice smooth action there. Alright, so I did one more test. I connected up the battery to this guy and eliminated that little switch button I had and just ran a jumper wire straight to our positive. Basically tried to get this solenoid to operate, and I got just the faintest little noise, like it's not moving at all, but it sort of, you know, was trying. But in the meantime, what I am going to do is see if I can disassemble this. Well, I'm just going to at least take these bolts out. I don't know if any of this has to come apart, but I think I'm just going to take these out. I think this whole setup just slides on out of here. And, you know, maybe it can be cleaned up and work again. Alright, well, I think I can fix this just by cleaning it up, maybe. Okay, so check this out. I think you'll right away understand what our issue is. I think. See that? Copper or whatever it is, I guess. Look at that. It's all burnt up. I think we just need to clean this up and clean those up, and we might have an action here. I'm going to try it. Well, I wasn't able to completely, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's better than it was, but those are much better than they were. Let's see what it's got. Nope. Why not? Sounds like it's doing something, but it's not. Getting hot too, right? Huh. I guess it's shot. You saw that I was trying to jump out the solenoid, and I just went back and looked at the footage, and I was like, what did I do wrong? Because, by the way, I got it working. I didn't film going back and figuring it out again, but I popped this apart again, and I looked at everything, and I was like, man, there's really nothing else I can do. Either it's going to work or it's not going to work. And I really didn't want to buy one. It's like 65 or 68 bucks for one of these. And I was like, I know this should work. There's no reason I should have to buy one. Well, I didn't even look at the footage. I just went and messed with it. And when I did it, I was like, well, let me just put this together properly. I ran the ground wire to here like it's supposed to be. And I made a short jumper wire just to jump this out. Instead of, you saw in that footage, you saw what I was doing. I had the positive lead here. And I was using other little jumper cable and trying to just go... And I did not have this grounded, although I didn't really think I needed to have that all set up in order for this to just go... Well, apparently I did, because with this hooked up like that, the ground lead from the battery connected here, and this jumper wire, and then just hitting it with positive, it's actually working. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm once more, because I did this about a week ago. Again, I did it about a week ago, and here it sits still. I didn't put it in, but we're going to get it in. Also, man, the weather has been so bad. I mean, yeah, we get snow here and there, but, like, the cold has just been absolutely insane. You know, below 20 degrees, like 5, 10 degrees sometimes, and a lot of that coldness is why I just haven't been feeling like doing anything out here. I finally got my salamander heater working, but I haven't even used it. I used it for trying to get my well unfrozen. That was another story altogether. But yeah, man, my nose is running as usual. Of course, even worse now that the frickin' cold is here. So, got one of the batteries from the truck right here. I'm going to hook it up again just to confirm that we are still operational. Because, man, that thing is a heavy beast to put in there and then have it not work still. So, let's go ahead and try it and see what we get, and then we'll go ahead and see if we can get it up in the truck. Yeah, you saw how much of a struggle it was dropping it out of there, so this will be interesting trying to lift it up in there. Yeah, I know I've accumulated a serious mess up here, and I always do that. I always let it get out of hand, and then I do a major cleanup. So we'll do that another time. All right. Now the actual starter motor kind of sounds a little bit rough, but I'm not taking that apart and messing with it. It worked fine before, so we're just going to throw it in there. It works now. The issue was the solenoid wasn't actually doing anything. It was not contacting, it wasn't kicking this thing out or anything. So why is there a random clamp here? I don't know. So I'm going to take that off there. That annoys me. So I'm going to take that off. We're going to go throw it in the truck. Holy shite. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I need to just at least get it up to here. Alright, think about where we gotta go here. Boom, boom. So this guy here is my lower bolt. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Don't you know there, guy? Oh boy. You know, I was nervous when I took it off, and I'm just as freaking nervous now. Because you know what it is like with the axle and the steering here and everything, there's no good position to go here. Wow. And I don't have pure strength. How did I frickin'... Wow, how in the world? You know, I almost need to jack it up into place.
Jack it up into place.
I would have to set my jack up with like wood and maybe be able to do that. No. Damn it! The frickin' nose of it's so long to get it back and in there. I gotta get it from back further so that I have more balance. No. You mother! Oh, son of a bitch! This is freaking unbelievable. Son of a bitch. Oy, oy, oy. Motherfucker. It's not gonna freaking happen like this. Oh, God. Oy, oy, oy. Oh. Wow, my fingers are freaking cold. All right, we're taking a break. I gotta freaking warm up my fingers. Okay. There we are. Maybe we'll actually make it up in there. If I can get the damn thing. Oh, there's no way. I was gonna hope I can get it up on my chest and press it up in there. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to get under here. This oil pan here. Okay. Oh, man. Wonder if I can get a little bit different angle here. Put this wood a little bit further over. Oh, this is probably going to be worse because I don't have any way to really get my arms activated. That fucking sensor right there. Out of my way. Oil level sensor or something. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know, it's still gonna be sketchy as hell if that thing wants to come out of there. Oh, what is that? That sensor is going into the bell housing where the clutch is. Huh, I wonder what that is. That's kind of weird. Oh, alright. Oh, we're a little closer than we were yesterday, although still mighty far. Because, I don't know, this is going to be really bad. You know what? I'm wondering if I'd actually be better off now if I just actually was on the ground. Close. Alright, I can only see this going bad because the damn stud is going to frickin'... I don't want to wreck that. Oh, this ain't gonna happen. No freaking way. No, I'm not even trying that. Alright, next idea. Alright, so I realized after editing this that you can't actually see anything of what I'm doing. Basically, I went and I got the floor jack, and I'm positioning it on the wood. We're going to put the floor jack up kind of where the starter was laying, and put the starter on that, and see if we can jack it up in there like a transmission. So, let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, I don't even have this thing oriented correctly. It's gotta be that, but that's alright, because we're not even close. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. That. Now let's drive this thing up into here. I never had a starter. I had to frickin' use a jack to put in. Oh, come on. Now we gotta get it actually going here. Try to get it balanced and get it pulled up. Oh, shit. Should maybe. There we go. Somewhere around there. Nicely. Here, let's start it a little bit, see where we're at. Of course, this freaking jack. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah, it'll go up. Oh, yeah. That's got pretty good stability. Yeah, she's going. It's going up. Okay. Yeah, baby. Make sure we're not running this up into the frame. I think we're clear, right? Okay. Oh, what am I hitting now? See? Don't you freaking come out from there. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All right, now let's... Oh, my God. I got to get that last little freaking bit of the flange to go. It's got to go up a little higher, I think. What a freaking nightmare. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Am I too high? Yeah, I think I'm too high now. Wait a second. I can just get one of the damn bolts. Of course, this jack is a real bitch too, because if I try to let the jack down, we're probably gonna lose it. Okay. Maybe I try to just reverse the jack a little bit. Yeah, like that. Oh shoot, I think that's actually in. Oh yeah. Just gotta spin it. Yeah, let me get some of them bolts in there now. I think I can get a bolt started. Alright. Alright. Where'd I put them? Be freaking soaked by the time this is done. So much freaking water dripping out under here. Okay. So on one hand, yesterday it was ridiculously cold, but it was okay because, well, I had no fingers at that point, but I didn't have any water dripping on me. But today it's freaking, it's like 35 degrees, so everything's melting. Stuff that I thought I cleared the truck off. I don't know how there's so much snow still. Is that starting? Oh, that's actually starting, isn't it? Okay, let me shift it a little bit though. There we go. Oh, this is so beautiful. This makes me so happy. To be honest, I didn't really think the jack was going to be optional. Was going to be an option, but with this piece of wood here, which was part of my other idea, there we go. Just gonna get the other bolt in, I think, from the top, or I might be able to fish it in. But we have bolts mostly in there, so it's still not quite seated in there, but it's in there, so it's all cake from here. That is so awesome. All right. Well, I say it's all cake, but getting that other bolt in is a little bit of a pain. You can see it is down in there. And that is a lot less room in between the frame than it appears. But anyway, getting the wires all connected, that's easy. So just gonna get those bolts in, tighten them, connect the wires. And I do gotta fuel it up. I got some fuel to put in it. I did charge those two batteries individually yesterday. I'll probably have to throw the charger on it though to get it started. I don't know, they've been sitting a long time. And I have another battery, there's 3 batteries total, so I'm gonna have to put the charger on that one too. But I'm not gonna make you guys watch me put bolts in and tighten it, or put wires on, so you will join me once I have this thing all hooked up and ready to start. All right, check the oil. I added coolant. Actually, it was really low on coolant. This radiator leaks a little. One of the tubes in the radiator has a leak, so it's the longest it's sat. It's sat for, hell, I think the last time I drove it might have been July or August. And it's been sitting ever since. And now it's February, the end of February. So a lot of it must have leaked out. Let's hit the key and see what happens. just remembered I forgot to put fuel in it. Boy, she was about to run out too, I think. I don't want to run it dry. Alright, I just put 10 gallons in it. See how the batteries work. Turn the charger off. Running real clean too. Not much of white smoke. I was expecting a lot more. Let it warm up a little bit before we play with the throttle too much. I was going to take it for a drive. Forgive my nose running. I was going to take it for a drive, but we're losing daylight, so I don't know. I'm going to probably see if the brakes are stuck. I might just move it down the driveway and back, and then maybe next video we'll take it for a drive somewhere. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this one. I think the next video will take the truck for a little ride, and after that we'll start getting back to work on the mower stuff. The build over here, as I showed you before, oop, a drip of water I think just hit my phone. What am I trying to say? We did some stuff to this, and we are going to do some more stuff to it. So stay tuned for that, and you know the routine. Go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more of this, and what was the other thing? Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you missed me. I missed you guys. So, I don't know, yeah. We'll definitely be trying to get back to a normal, steady routine here. You know, sorry I kind of just left you guys hanging without saying anything and just never came back. So, here I am, and here we shall be. I'll see you next time.